President Bola Ahmed Tinubu says despite Nigeria's vast natural endowment in iron ore, limestone and coal, it is sad that the country still imports over 90% of the steel it consumes. In his keynote address at the inaugural Stakeholders Summit on the development of the steel sector in Abuja, Tinubu sounded the alarm that the lingering troubles of the Ajaokuta Steel Company had gone beyond an economic setback and had moved into a dangerous sovereignty risk. Clearview News correspondent has the details.
Tinubu, who was represented by the Vice President Kashim Shettima, said the Ajaokuta Steel Company once envisioned as Nigeria's industrial ground jewel. Its decades-long paralysis now cast a shadow over the nation's economic security and strategic independence. Also speaking at the event, Minister of Steel Development, Prince Shahibu Abubakar Audu, noted that robust local steel production will reduce Nigeria's annual $4 billion import bill.
Since assuming office nearly 2 years ago, the present administration has embarked on a transformative journey. In September 2024, we signed a memorandum of understanding with Tiers for Export TPE and its consortium. The objective is to rehabilitate and operate the Ajaokuta Steel Plant and the National Iron Ore Mining Company in Itakpe. In parallel, we have engaged other proposals from China and additional partners. A final decision is under careful review.
Though Nigeria is well endowed with steel-making raw materials, it is yet to fully exploit its potential for industrial development due to the absence of operational integrated steel plants as off-takers. The weak value chain is evident as steel processing operations are dependent on scrap, imported raw materials such as billets and other semi-finished products.
Lamenting over the poor state of Ajaokuta Steel Company, Chairman of the Senate Committee on Steel Development, Senator Patrick Ndwebweze, urged stakeholders to translate ideas into tangible actions. Similarly, the Minister of Solid Minerals Development, Dele Alake, urged relevant stakeholders to ensure Nigeria's steel and mineral sectors are competitive, export-ready, and job-creating engines of growth. In their separate remarks, Minister of Transportation Sahidu Ahmed Al-Khali and the Minister of Industry, Trade and Investment Olajumoke Oduwole emphasized the untapped potential across the steel value chain, noting that targeted reforms will reduce import dependence, create jobs and build Nigeria's path towards a $1 trillion economy by 2030.
Our commitment to oversight and policy support remains steadfast in ensuring that the steel industry becomes a pillar of our national development. Gentlemen and ladies, once in Ajaokuta, I cried for my beloved country. Ajaokuta can produce brake parts, ball bearings, seals, engine blocks, and other parts. It is sometimes indebted to the tune of over 2 billion naira in electricity bills, yet not producing. Nigerians, let us wake up.
The sector must transform from potential to productivity and from isolation to global relevance. Nigeria's rise to the top position as a key player in the steel industry needs to happen now and not a day longer. China did it, we can as well.
In recognition of this diverse stakeholder participation, it is expected that the outcome of this historic summit will profound solution to emerging post-privatization challenges that militate against effectiveness of our steel companies towards optimal performance.
We are committed to deep, sustained reforms to make Nigeria a competitive destination for steel investment, including promoting value addition steel processing and manufacturing, streamlining approvals to attract and retain investors.
The Ministry of Steel Development was created by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu administration in August 2023 as part of the renewed hope for the industrialization and economic diversification of the country, underscoring the administration's commitment to revitalizing the steel sector.